Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good
How
morning. Good
are we
morning.
all this morning? Good
Absolutely
morning.
fantastic. Dermot, Mark, how you guys doing?
Not too bad. How are you doing, Bobby?
Living the dream, buddy. Living the dream. The
Yeah.
kids are pumping. They're hit 100 subscribers on their show already, so the boys are happy. And yeah, everybody's all smiles over here. We got a game coming up in a few days, and we should be looking positively towards it. Other than the fact that unfortunately, Mr. Conte's gone and got COVID. So, but we'll get into that there. Mark, how are you?
Very well, my man. How are you?
That's it, buddy. Like I said, living the dream. The boys.
Well, I've decided to join you.
So
I decided to join you this morning and do the show with you lads this morning.
Well, we appreciate you joining your show, Dermot.
Yeah, it's nice that I can join my show.
I think Mark, Dermot's been missing so long. He actually sent me a message saying, "Can I join you guys today?" And I was like, I think it should be okay. Let me ask the boss.
That's not me, is it?
It's not me.
It's certainly not me.
Let me ask myself. No,
There
you
you go.
can't join today.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. You're bumped. Look at that. Look at that. We got everybody is in the chat and everything.
Yeah,
already
and
this
I just
morning.
got to go through
Lovely. Yes.
Go through some little bit of housekeeping first.
Sure. Let's do it.
First, I want to thank when it comes up,
Lazy
8
8.
for
Yeah,
the
it's up
thumbnail.
there for the thumbnails. Yeah, they're looking fantastic. Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic job this morning that he's done again for our thumbnails. Absolutely brilliant. So thanks a lot, Lazy 8. Payment is in the post, as they say. And I'm not joking on that. Patreon members this morning: Moondog, Mark Cousins, Philip Brady, William Kelly, Wayne Bonner, Aaron Dubb, and also got put on that list Izan. Izan's our latest Patreon member as well. He will be joining me for special shows.
Should I take the headset out so you can hear?
He will be joining us for shows coming up. So, big up Izan as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Izan. Good stuff.
Yeah, so let's get through some of these comments.
Let's do it.
Hang on.
We got
Celery Agent before me. Good morning, Celery Agent. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
And he goes, oi, 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 and 3 green hearts. We have Chris. Chris, good morning. Chris is always here. Yeah, good afternoon, morning.
Even on the kids' channel, he's showing a lot of support. I really appreciate that, Chris. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, morning, and evening, Coys. We've got viewer on Spurs. Big up TTG. Let's hope Leon do the job tonight, boys. Yeah, I'll be spotting Leon tonight.
Very good morning to you, view on Spurs.
View on Spurs also said big reports Harry Kane set to snub Man United and stay at Tottenham in pursuit of Tottenham's top goal scoring on to become a club legend.
Well, I hope that's one rumor that's true.
Yes,
I think it is true. From what I'm hearing, from my source, I'm hearing he's about to sign a new 4-year contract. Ooh. Now there will be a get set out clause in that contract.
Oh, not a gentleman's agreement? Charlie's not doing the paperwork?
No, there is a certain amount of money that if a club pay, but he's prepared to stay because he believes Conte will take them to the next level.
Well, that's what we're all hoping for. So, Mark, that made you really happy there, man. You were rubbing your hands together, enjoying a kid at Christmas, buddy. Lovely. What are your thoughts on that, man? You're really happy about that, it seems.
Well, he's got to stay, hasn't he? I mean, and as far as that comment goes, why on earth would he want to go there?
Yeah.
You know.
I just put that together. It's Man United. It's not even Man City. It's Man United.
Man United.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why the hell would he want to go there?
No, I can't understand that either.
Makes sense.
That's going backwards, if you want my opinion.
Well, are they really? You know what I mean? When they're a team behind us, does it really? That's not really a move for him to say he's going to go and challenge for trophies. Now, what is it? The 3 years that they haven't won anything? 2 or 3 years?
There's 3 years.
Which is just unheard of for a club like United.
Well, I wanted to say this point on another channel the other night. They were talking, I think it was Bob Spur, about Man United not winning anything. They went through this when Matt Busby retired. They went through loads of managers through the whole 70s to to when Alex Ferguson took over, and it took him 3 years or 4 years before they won the FA Cup in 1990.
He nearly
And
got
that
sacked.
was just he did. If he didn't win the FA
Yeah.
Cup that year, he would have been sacked.
Yeah. Well,
So
was it a game against Brighton?
No,
it was
it
a
was
game
that-
that saved him.
no, it was their away to Nottingham Forest in
That's
1990.
it. That's it.
Mark, they won 1-0 away
Yes.
at Nottingham Forest's ground, and that
Yeah.
saved his job. They went on to win the FA Cup that year by beating Crystal Palace 1-0 in the replay after a 3-3 draw after the
Yeah.
first game.
That was Ian Wright. Was that
Yeah, Ian Wright.
Yeah.
Ian Wright
I
scored
don't
2
want to
goals.
mention this. I do apologise.
No, for me, Ian Wright was he really was one of England's best strikers at the time. I mean, he was quick when he played for Palace, him and Mark
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Though he did play for the enemy, and he was a pain
Yes.
in my ass when he come up with last minute goals against us. But
Yes, and me.
yeah. So do you know the Man United thing? Man, do you know it's just they're like us. They're badly run, and I think that's the problem. All these big clubs, they're badly run, and we're really badly run. But
Yeah.
hopefully that will change now, and we can start
Yes.
spending
What are
money
you
and get
talking
the
about?
players.
We're ran
in.
fantastically. Look how much money we've made. Isn't that what it's
Yeah,
all
but how
about?
many trophies have we
We're a
won?
bank, aren't we? We're a financial institution.
How many trophies
yeah.
have we won?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. No, we do play football. I forgot about that. Carl
Yeah,
Simpson,
yeah.
another big supporter.
You want
here
you want
and
to
of the
support
kid.
a bank?
Thank you,
You
Carl.
go down to your local high street and support your bank. I'm supporting
Yeah.
my club.
Yes.
Good
I don't know
afternoon,
which
Trent.
bank.
Good morning to you, Carl. How are you? Good to see you in here,
Yeah.
buddy.
Good
Appreciate the
morning,
support.
Carl.
Thank you for the support over at the boys as well.
Yeah,
PC Matt, the music is weird. Are we going deep into a mystery criminal event? Matt, you never know what's going to happen or where we're going to end up.
No.
So, only way to one way to find out, my man. Stick around.
I'm
Join
PC
us.
Matt. You're new, so thank you for joining us here at TTG.
Yes, I haven't seen that name.
Yep. Good to see a new name in there.
Looks like Keane's set to stay. Love to see it. He will be staying. Don't worry.
Good news. Good news.
Yeah. Carl Simpson, Dermot, you sound much better, mate. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. Believe me. I feel like I've been ran over by the Batmobile and Mike Tyson twice. So that's how I feel. No, that's why the camera's off.
Have you got any ears left?
Yeah, I
Mr.
have.
Dub
I was gonna say,
Aaron,
you've
there
got
he is.
your
Good
ears.
morning.
Big
good
up my
morning.
Irish brother. It says morning and good our lads. Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Good morning
Good
to you,
afternoon,
Aaron. Great to see you. Great to see you.
Carl Simpson, he was PC Matt's talking to Carl Simpson.
No, he's just saying basically nobody wants Kane. City is going to go for Haaland, so he has no choice. but to
Yeah,
stay.
well,
But
that deal will be done as
that
well.
could be argued because we're talking about the best striker in the world. You know,
Yeah.
you could really the only person that's on even in a comparable bracket is Lewandowski. Other than that, there's not a natural striker like Kane in the world.
And he's
He'd be
apparently
wide,
they're apparently Bayern Munich are rushing to get him to sign a new contract. He's out of contract as well.
He is, yeah.
in the summer.
He's done too.
Yeah.
But apparently they're only offering 1 year, and he wants 2 years or something. I don't know the exact terms of it, but you know, with all the rumors that are going around all the time with this stuff, you never know what's accurate until it happens. That's why I don't like to really discuss them or go into it until you see it happen. When it comes to flotation, then we can say, okay, this has happened now. But to just speculate, especially with British media, it's just, I think it's a waste of time, really.
It is.
Our Aussie man is in the house.
Yeah, just a quick talk on to you, Bobby, on this. The Champions League from 2024 are looking to change the format. So only the top 2 teams go into the Champions League, and the other 2 will possibly go to the FA Cup and the League Cup. Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. What are they going to do? Turn this into the World Cup where we're more concerned about adding teams from smaller countries that don't impact the game at all? Like
No, but I mean the point I'm making is they're not good. 3rd and 4th won't get into the Champions League.
No, that's what I'm saying. So basically 3rd and 4th, 5th. In fact, England should have 6 places because the top 6 in England probably, or, you know, I'd say if anything, in reality, there's Italy. That's got a handful of teams that can go in there. Spain's only got the 2 teams now. Now Villarreal and Atletico have done really well, and they've come up over the last few years. So now they're a 4-team league. But if you're sitting here trying to say that, okay, we're going to go to the Russian league and give them 2 spots, and the Polish league gets 2 spots, and the Jimmy's league get 2 spots. If that's what you're worried about, spreading the competition around and just making it a little bit more global in a sense, then we're bringing in weaker quality into the competition.
Yeah,
So
that's not the point I was making. The point
what's
I
the
was
point you're
making
making
was
then?
the point I'm making is, and instead of the top 4 going into from the Premier League going into the Champions League,
Yes,
only the top
it's only
2.
going to be 2.
So if you win the League Cup, you get into the Champions League, and if you win the FA Cup, you go into the Champions League. It's like going back to years ago when if you won the League Cup, you went into the UEFA Cup, and you won the FA Cup, you went into the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah.
I think there's more of a incentive to win to win
Yes.
that competition if there's a Champions League for the winners
Yeah.
at the end of it than it would be then get the 4th. So say Tottenham are 4th, but we win the FA Cup, we have an incentive to play our best teams all the way through the competition. Because we know if we win that competition, we're going to get into the Champions League. It's not about Europe; it's about what the Premier League, what they're going to do in England. I was just the point I was asking you. Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I think it's absolutely terrible because the thing is, the FA Cup can be won by almost any team in. We're talking about 4 different English leagues. So what happens if, by miraculous, a Cinderella story happens and you get a championship team winning the FA Cup? So you're going to have Millwall in the Champions League the following year, then, instead of United, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, us. It's.
I disagree with you.
The fact that the opportunity is there for these clubs, and then they can, with a Cinderella season, they could possibly make it, and then they get that generation of money into them, and it'll really help them. But it's not going to propel them to the point where they're now competing with the top clubs. Having one Cinderella season will not do that for these guys.
I don't agree with you because we have that here in Ireland. We have teams that win
that's
competitions.
We're talking about a lower league. Sorry, no offense.
Yeah, so
we're talking about a lower.
I do take offense because we have better. It's like you saying a team from. We have good teams over here in Ireland.
Yeah, but
I mean,
on that, Dermot, we're gonna start off fighting this morning, I think. But on that,
on this point,
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna dispel. I'm not dispelling Irish football at all. But I'm sitting here. I'll dispel Canadian football and say, okay, if TFC goes ahead and wins it and goes all the way, do they deserve to be in the Champions League? No, I don't think so, because the quality of football they play, the standard of football is considerably lower. So once they get to the Champions League, the only thing that's going to happen is they're going to have their asses handed to them. They might not even make it out of the group stage. They might not even get a point in the group stage, and they're right back on the bus going home. And then the competition of the Champions League, as far as I'm concerned, has suffered. The quality of the football has suffered. I don't want to see Real Madrid playing Millwall. I want to see Real Madrid playing Tottenham. So
yeah, but then you're going down
the top 4 spots stay the way they are with the top part of the English football.
So you're going down the route then
Mark's
of
agreeing with you. It seems like so. It looks like it's
Are you going down? Are you going down?
I'm going to have to get some backup in here or something. Nick, I'm sending you the stream right now. Brian Daigle, wake the hell up.
No, are you going down the route of a Super League then? Because that's the way you're going down.
No,
I remember a time where you win the FA Cup or you win the League Cup, it gave you European trophy. Yet you may get that one season where it may be a Millwall, but you can guarantee it would be the top 6 that get to it. Yeah. Who's in the FA Cup semi-finals this weekend? Liverpool, Man City. Who's the other 2 semi-finalists?
Chelsea, isn't it?
Chelsea
and
Crystal Palace, right?
Exactly. So yeah. Palace could win it. So you're telling me Palace deserves to be in the Champions League spot before Tottenham?
If you win that competition,
if you get lucky enough to win that competition, you feel that they should go into there.
Yeah.
If you win that competition, you've played all the rounds, you've reached the final. The FA Cup the FA Cup for me is the most important trophy we can, apart from the league.
Football, right? It's the oldest trophy in English football,
yeah.
right?
So why should we? Yeah. So if Crystal Palace get to that final and they win that competition, they have earned the right to go into the competition that they've for next season that they've qualified for.
Yeah, I personally disagree with the two of you, but you guys are you've put me down here at the bottom and teamed up at the top against me here. So what can I do? Now I know why you came into the show. You and Mark probably pre-discussed this and decided you're going to team up on me. Well,
I actually didn't, because
boys, bring it on.
I only saw it on the telly. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, Mark. Oh, yeah. Come on, Mark. You get your chest up in front of the camera.
No,
man. Come on.
it's just, look.
And that's the thing. I want to see them in there. I don't want to see Millwall. I don't want to see Crystal Palace. I don't want to see Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, but the thing is, Bobby,
Reading
we won that competition. We entered the Cup Winners' Cup the next season because we earned the right to enter a European competition.
Yes, okay.
If we can find another way, hang on.
Dermot, the last time we won the FA Cup,
1991.
Exactly. What year is it?
Yeah. What's your point?
My point is then, have we finished top 2 in the last 31 years?
Yeah, but did we win a trophy?
Okay, so based on your logic and what the two of you, what your argument is, that means we as Tottenham Hotspurs would have been in the Champions League once in the last 31 years.
Does finishing top 4 win you a trophy?
But it gives you
does it win you a trophy?
Gives you the opportunity to go into the Champions League.
Yeah, I know your point, but the point I'm making is,
as a Tottenham fan, that means we would have in 31 years effectively, based on what you.
Yeah, but I want to win trophies. I just don't want to challenge for top 4.
Who doesn't want to win trophies? I challenge you to find somebody that says, no, I don't want Tottenham to ever win a trophy. I'm happy to sit here and look at the empty cabinet. And
there's plenty of them out there that
Harry
say
Kane, beat Greaves' record, and that's it. That's my satisfaction.
There's plenty of fans out there that say that. But personally, I think
they're the ones that unfortunately have come in through the Enoch era and are happy with the fact that we're mediocre in terms of our achievements.
The FA Cup for me has to be something big at the end of it when you win it. Yeah. And for me, putting a Champions League spot at the end of that, even if you give it to top 3 and make the 4th place, just even make the 4th place a Champions League spot.
You know what? Mark's sitting there shaking his head, agreeing with you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking a 10-second break here because this double team on me first thing in the morning.
I haven't said nothing.
I need to back up. I'm going to get my backup. I'll be back in a second here, boys.
Hello?
Right. Go on, Mark. I mean, this wasn't even pre-recorded. This was I've just saw it on the telly and I brought it up.
It was nothing to do with me. I was having a drink. No.
Right, Aaron Duff. Right, they're not talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yo. I got a special in-house guest for the first time in the studio, in Kang Studios. Mr. Brian.
I'm just going to get my leprechaun. Hang on, where is he? Come on, Fred.
Your leprechaun, your pot of gold, and your taser, my man.
Yeah. How are you, Brian?
I'm good. You?
As I said, I felt I've been run over by Batman and the tank, but I had to come on this morning.
Tyson,
I was missed.
Well, same thing, I guess. Tyson is a tank.
Yeah. I missed streaming with Bobby. That's why I came on this morning. I had to come on. I missed streaming with this.
I can tell, and you come on just stirring the pot first thing in the morning.
No, I tell you the truth.
And Mark, they're agreeing.
I haven't said nothing.
You've been listening.
Yeah,
you heard the conversation. You heard what they're saying. That the winner of the FA Cup and what was the other? The League Cup. You said, right?
No, the FA Cup. I've knocked out the League Cup. Just the FA Cup.
Now you're changing there, man.
What you're saying is that there's rumours that the Champions League is going to be the top two and the domestic cups. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That is the biggest load of nonsense ever.
Well, that's coming from the Premier League.
Yeah, I know that. It's from the Premier League. I'm saying the whole thought of it is absolute nonsense. Everyone will know. Me and Bob Spur, who I think is in the building. Is Bob Spur in the building? I think wax lyrical about the FA Cup. Today is 31 years ago to the day Paul Gascoigne took a certain free kick.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And that cup means the world to every English. I can't wait to get this guy's opinion as well. Mr. the Man.
It's Kuvaseski.
No, it's Kuvaseski.
Kuvaseski 69.
So all I have to say is the people that go into the Champions League, whether it's the top 4, the top 3, the whatever, they all play a 38-game domestic league. So they all get in there based on 38 games. You do not chuck in 2 teams that played 6 or 7 games and put them in the Champions League. There's no basis to do that. You don't go, right, you played 38 games and over 38 you were that high and you deserve to be in the top 4. Oh, you played 7 games.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 7 lucky wins.
You see, years ago, it used to be the champions used to go into the European Cup, the next loads down used to go into the UEFA Cup, and then the winners of the FA Cup go into the Cup Winners' Cup.
Okay,
So
how's this, Dermot? Just a revision to that, then. I would simply say that, okay, if the FA Cup winner is from the Premier League, they go into the Champions League. If the FA Cup winner is from a lower league, they go into Europa. They get a secured Europa place.
No.
That wouldn't bother me as much. But the thing is, if you're sitting here saying that only the top 2 are going to consistently go through, you're going to see in the last, who else has finished outside the top 2 other than Liverpool and City in the last 3 years? It's been them the last 2 years, 3 years, isn't it now?
Listen, it used to be the top 2.
So
then they made it the top 3, and now they've made their own bed.
Top 4, yeah.
The Champions League is based on
you can't give and then take away again.
No, your Champions League is based on your league position. Always has been. The FA Cup and domestic cups have always been, whether it's the UEFA or now Europa. You don't start mixing the pot and saying we're doing this. It's absolutely stupid.
And I think with them expanding the Champions League is ridiculous as well. I think they've turned it into their own version of a Super League.
Yeah, but that's why these owners want the Super League. Now, good morning, Kuva. How are you? Thanks for joining us, my man.
Good morning, Kuva.
How's everyone?
Good. You jumped right into the fire here, buddy.
I was jumping in. I didn't realise you were going to get the Daigle as backup. I mean, that is top backup.
You know what? Like they say, go big or go home, baby. And I had him in-house already as my first ever studio guest here in Kang Studios. So I thought, let's get him on. And I was going to wait a little while, actually, and get through the first bit of the show, because normally we like to do the first half hour or so ourselves, and then open it up and let our viewers join us, or whoever wants to join the panel, and kind of get their feedback too. But when I was getting teamed up on here, man, I just, Mark leaned forward and, he just tried to do the intimidating thing all the way from Somerset over there. I got scared over here in Canada. I was like, screw this.
Hang on a minute.
I'm not scared of you, Mark. I got backup too.
Hang on a minute. I didn't bloody say anything. Let's get this straight.
So what's your thoughts on it then, Mark?
Involved.
That's exactly. Mark, give us your thoughts then, buddy.
Oh, about fucking time. Anyway.
You don't need an invitation, man. You're the host.
So what's your thoughts then, Marky?
I can see it from your point of view, Dermot, because it sort of makes the 2 competitions that people have not really cared about, apart from Man City, take seriously now. But I can also see it from Bobby's point, blaming me for ganging up on him, but I was nothing to do with it.
I saw it on Sky Sports News, and I thought to throw it in the mix, and look what happened. Kuva, what's your thoughts on that?
Right.
Wait. Hold on a second. Kuva's the swinger here. He's the man.
No.
We're gonna leave it in Kuva's hands to decide which team is right here.
No, I'd just like to know Kuva's thoughts.
He's from my part of the world, remember?
Yeah, well, I'm going totally old school. As far as I'm concerned, Champions League shouldn't exist. I think it should be the European Cup. Only the winner of the league goes into it. It's that level of prestige it should be, not just runners up. I mean, it would mean we've never featured in it in my lifetime, but that's just the way it should be.
I agree
then I would have the 2 cups as going into the Cup Winners' Cup, because that's literally what they've done.
Yes.
And then any other league-based places go into the UEFA. It was a good system before. It's
keep it ultra
torn apart because of the money.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just want those big name games week in, week out. And I think football's lost something because of it.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
By saying
I remember
bringing the League Cup or the FA Cup winner, and hypothetically, or a Cinderella season happens, and we get a lower club team in there, they're not going to be generating as much revenue from those games then. So why would they want to do that?
Doesn't matter. They should do it anyway. It shouldn't be about the money. It should be about the prestige the clubs earn for themselves.
Winning the FA Cup meant something. Winning the League Cup meant something. We were the team that owned the FA Cup. Brian knows that. Bobby knows that. Me and Coover and Mark remember that. We all remember us winning an FA Cup. It meant something. We've entered the Cup Winners' Cup by winning FA Cups. We won it back in the 60s. We've won League Cups, and winning a cup competition should mean you should get a reward at the end of it. And the Aston Villa won the league in '81. they went on to win the European Cup the following year. Nottingham Forest, who are a second division side under Brian Clough, twice European champions, won the league and then retained it the following year.
Yeah.
Do you know, the European Cup meant something. These old European competitions meant something. Now it's just about money, and it's just about how much money they can make. The World Cup, look, they're looking to put that every 3 years.
Well,
Competitions
you've just shown that it's all about the money, because the reward is winning the FA Cup. That's what we need to. We don't need to think, right, what's the reward for winning it?
The FA Cup,
reward is winning it. The reward is going to Wembley. The reward is picking that cup up. The reward is fans celebrating. The reward is having it in our trophy cabinet.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's no. I don't really care. Yes, you're going into Europe. You get the money and the better players. I'm 42. I'm 43 in a couple of months. I can remember my club winning 3 trophies. 3. That's the reward. I don't care what the rewards come after it. I want to one day pass away and say I had the reward of watching Spurs win multiple trophies.
Yeah.
There's bonuses that come with winning the trophy.
Yeah.
The reward is winning the trophy, and that's what this club needs to realise.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We have to, any competition we go into, we have to have the mindset that we are going to win that competition. We're going to reach that final. We're going to win that trophy. Until we get that mindset, as I think Coover and me have talked about it behind, Mickey Hazard said it on one show. Once you win one trophy, it gives you the mentality to win another, and to win another, and win another.
And that's why I really want to see Harry Kane win anything at all, so that he can get that mentality. Because it seems like when he gets into a final, he almost disappears. So
it was Steve Perryman saying it. He just said it.
Yeah.
The hardest part is winning the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What do you put that down to, Brian? I'll go to you, Brian and Bobby first. What do you put on that Harry Kane sort of not appearing in finals, not playing well? Do you put it down because it's just injuries, or
right now? I think the first one is the hardest. I think he puts so much weight on his own shoulders, and his expectations of himself are so high that he fails himself. He almost psychs himself out of the game. You know, if you look at him at any final from England or for Tottenham, he has not been there. Every single finals he's in, we will all go back and watch and say that is not the Harry Kane we know. And I honestly think it comes down to the whole mental aspect thing. You know, you hear me preach about the mental aspect of the game considerably, and I honestly think it comes down to the mental aspect of it. Brian, what do you think?
Well, first of all, 2 of the finals for Tottenham, he shouldn't have even started.
Yes.
The Champions League, I don't care what anyone says. With that game, if that game had gone into extra time and penalties, there was no way he was going to last 120 minutes and be able to take a penalty. He should have come on in the second half, and then he would have been able to play extra time. And if it went to penalties, had penalties. And people forget that Harry Kane pretty much single-handedly gets us to these finals.
Yes.
So, yes, he's a big-time player, and yes, he should turn up at finals. But apart from, I think, the Champions League one, where obviously Lucas Moura with his hat-trick, you go look at the games that got us to those finals and see how many goals Harry Kane scored on that run to get us to those finals. If there was no Harry Kane, there would be no finals. He has to show up. He has to show up. Hopefully, you'll see at the North London Derby, if it's winner takes all, he will show up. He will show up when the job.
And we're not getting a trophy for that. I want to see him show up when there's actually somebody standing there holding a piece of silverware with ribbons all over it that says, "When you actually put the goddamn ball in the fucking net this time, this is what you're going to get for it." And it's something happens to him when he comes out and he looks over and he sees that shiny trophy, and for some reason it's eluding him.
Yeah, but you've also got to think with the Man City one, Mourinho was training them the whole way to say this is how.
Well, that's a one-off. That's a fucking Levy.
Well, no, that's the final.
That's just a Levy masterclass. What happened?
That was the final.
Yeah, but he went in under Mason. Like you said, Mourinho prepped them. They did all the work.
Why he didn't turn up a final? We shouldn't have started that one. He got injured against Everton just before it. He got rushed back again.
Yes.
He's got the tactics would have been completely different with Mason under Mourinho.
Yeah.
So that then you could take the 2 finals that he was injured for out. So there's the England final. And I'm sure there's another final. Oh, yeah, the first Carabao Cup with Chelsea in Poch's first season, when that was Harry Kane was just coming to the fore. And then the Euros, okay, he wasn't great at the Euros, but there was 11 other players. sorry, 10 other players on the pitch that could have made a difference. But Harry Kane, it's going to be a thing with Harry Kane because he's that good.
But this is the thing. This is where the argument comes up that this is why Harry Kane is not in the same elite bracket as Messi and Ronaldo, because we have not seen him. Like, you get those guys into a game and look at what Ronaldo did against us. The man took the game by the scruff of the neck himself, alone. He didn't need the other 10 guys.
I wouldn't say alone.
But predominantly he was everybody else on that team on that day was shit.
No, what I'm saying is Barcelona and Real Madrid, as good as Ronaldo and Messi are, they have 10 world-class players around them. And they have managers that spend serious money.
But when he played us, he didn't have 10 world-class players around him. He was the world class. When United, that game where he scored the hat-trick against us a little while ago, I'm saying it was the Ronaldo show. Nobody else was there.
Yeah, but that's
so
not
a player in that
finals.
bracket. No, I'm sorry. I'm saying the reason that Kane is not considered to be at the level these players are is because they elevate their game to take. I've never seen Kane be the only reason that we have gone on. You know what I mean? Like he is a part of the puzzle.
A huge part.
A massive part. But I've never seen him be the 100% piece. So,
finals,
and that combined with the loss of finals, But anyways, we got to get to. We got to say good morning to everybody still, don't we? We're 36 minutes in here.
I was about to re-advertise this as the Brian and Bobby show. I was about to put you on the big screen and everything.
Sorry. This is what happens when we get together. You got to see when we're at the pub together. You'd think we're friends.
Right. We are really behind on the comments. So, from Wembley 1 afternoon, guys. Expecting another tough game on Saturday, as last Saturday was desperate scoreline. I'm so glad though that I support other teams to ease the Spurs strain.
Go Jays, go.
Aaron Dubden.
I don't know if just in case for people that don't know, the Blue Jays that Tavacron's bringing up there, the Toronto Blue Jays, the baseball team here.
Yes, that's the one I got wrong.
I just sent you a WhatsApp message there. Just want to know if that's all right, Bobby. If you just check, just give us the okay for that. I didn't want to do it without you saying just to make sure that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Dubb says United are more in the toilet than we are presently. They are. Viewer on Spurs, Nick, keep him well. He's talking to Barry, Nick. Graham, good afternoon, Graham.
Big up, Graham. Good morning, Graham. Good morning.
Afternoon, Bobby, Dermot, Bobby K, and Mark, Brian, and Coover. Coys. Carl Simpson's talking to Barry. Wembley 1 wasn't last night another demonstration of how far ahead of us Liverpool, who have a similar size owners, are. They can rest half their regular team and still get a result in the Champions League quarterfinals. What did you think of the quarterfinals last night, lads? Did you watch them or
no?
Did you watch?
I didn't watch them. No, I didn't watch any of it.
Coover, did you watch any of it?
Nah, can't say I did really. Had sort of background interest in it because I had a couple of bets, little accumulators on different things, so keeps it fun for me. I actually find it fun watching a lot of matches on Bet365 at the moment for some reason. Oops, advertising. Better not do that.
Yeah. We'll be off in a minute.
This show is sponsored by.
I guess we're getting shut down.
Right. Okay. Bobby and Brian, did you see the pull-in hair incident last night between the Man City Atletico Madrid game? That was
unfortunately, no. You know, I'm an afternoon shifter, Dermot. So I was at work. Yeah. The only thing I got was the game cast and the scores. Really, I haven't even got a chance to watch the highlights.
Well, it was. Let's put it this way: it was very tasty. Some of the Atletico Madrid tackles, and it was very tasty.
Dermot, your volume's gone really low all of a sudden. We can barely hear you, buddy. Is that just me, or are you guys having the issue too?
Yeah, so a little quiet, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear you guys fine.
Let me.
Sorry, can hear you though. Can make it.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll make it out. Don't worry about it. Just at least keep bringing the comments up. Rakuva, if you don't mind, you want to hit the button there, and we can just keep getting through them at least.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Scott. Good morning. Our Canadian man is in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
We've done any
they're trying to have one of the strongest clubs in the world, football and CL. Yeah, I can see that, but then the argument comes down to if a lower league team wins, and they're coming in. How is that having the strongest teams in there? What Kuva said with the league winner alone going there and only league winners going in, I could see that being an argument to say that we're making the competition for the strongest teams in the world. That I could agree with then. But this format that you guys have told me about kind of thing with the 2 top teams, FA Cup winner, League Cup winner going in, I disagree with that personally.
Well, it was called the Champions League, remember? Well, that's what it is called.
Yeah.
So,
which makes sense, and that's what it should be.
Yeah.
So, Carl Simpson said, not for me, cups should be Europa League, not the Champions League. Mind you, if it ain't going to matter to here we come. Yeah, it's all gearing up for Super League, isn't it? We know it's going to happen. Everything's about money nowadays. Football was destroyed a long time ago from my point of view. It's totally different entity to what it should have been.
You don't think Enoch cares about football?
Nah. Well, only in that.
I shouldn't say that. I've got somebody festering already. The smoke is starting to come out of his ears just making mention of that. So before my house burns down, we better move on.
I think the overall thing is that money. There's too much money in the game. Even players, they're just looking for the money in a lot of cases as well. You see players going over to China before their career would have really been naturally finishing in Europe at a much higher level. Money just talks, but they're always going to follow it.
I don't fault somebody for that though. I don't, because a lot tomorrow and said to me that you're gonna, I work for the company A and company B offers me the exact same job with triple the wages, double the vacation time, double the benefits package. Where do I sign? I'd be gone because at the end of the day, I've got to look out for myself and my family. So, morning, Kim. Nice to see you in here. Good morning.
Right, Brian, can you hear me all right now?
Yeah. No, now you're great. Now you're great. Yeah, whatever you did, you're fine now. Yeah.
Can I just say, a vote will take place on the 10th of May. It's a proposed wildcard entry to the Champions League. That's what they're looking to do.
Okay.
All right. So I've just looked more into it. It's a wildcard entry, so they might be putting that. It's the same thing. But there's a vote on the 10th of May about it.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Wild card, yeah.
Like the fucking sports over here. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, they're trying to globalize the brand now.
Yes, but they can.
Soccer is expanding in North America, especially in America itself. The American national team, the women's national team, they've got major exposure now. Look at that last Women's World Cup, the amount of people that were in the stadiums and stuff. The game itself overall is growing. So these greedy bastards are going to do whatever they can to strike while the iron's hot. It's just nature of it, right?
No fucking wild card. What a fucking joke.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Millwall.
Holy shit. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Aaron Dubb here saying, Dermot, Irish League is awful. Even when I played for Bray Wanderers Youth, mind you, they're pretty bad, got trials for Leinster schoolboys. I was partying non-stop then. Yeah, that's true.
What do you mean partying non-stop then, Aaron? You make it sound like you've stopped.
Oh, no, Ireland's one big party over here. We just love partying.
Nah, Aaron just always is in a good mood, man. It's fantastic to see him. So lovely, man.
Can you read
6 matches get into not a 38-game season? Yeah, Nick, that's exactly what Brian was saying earlier. That's the whole point. That how can you be rewarded for winning 6 games and not for pushing yourself to excel in 38 games? So, you know what? I think this is one that's going to really. This is a debate that could be a whole show. So I think maybe on Tuesday, let's just concentrate on this, guys. We're going to have a proper fight regarding how everybody thinks about this and get everybody's opinions in the comments and stuff as well. There he is. Superman's in the house. I'll let you read that one, Brian, because that's just
I haven't got my glasses. I can't see what the fuck. I can see the.
Okay, I'll read it to you. You say it out loud.
Big up your beautiful people, he says.
Big up you beautiful people, and hi to Mark, too.
Yeah, cheers for that.
Cheeky. Hope you're feeling better, Dermot. Bobby K, thank you, man. Great name yourself, Bob. And congratulations to the little new channel doing so well. Thank you. And love you, really, Mark. There you go. He does love you. Bob, man, that intro, we've been getting some massive, great feedback for that. Kids absolutely love it. So thank you very much for hooking us up with that, man. Really
I just want
appreciate
to
it.
pass on to you, Bobby, my congratulations to your kids' show and your show. Absolutely brilliant. I've been watched every episode and matching congratulations to you all. And I wish you
Thanks.
much success. And I hope it goes from strength to strength from now to the future because you've got great content there. So
I appreciate that. Thanks, Dermot.
I wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you very much, sir. And you know what, Dermot? At the end of the day, they're having fun doing it, and to me, it's something we get to. It's something I get to do with my boys, and that's all that matters. Whoa! Bring that back up. Go back one. Go back one there. No, down one. Now there it is. Hold on. How do I screenshot this? I never hear these words. I've been married too long. Scott, thank you. God bless you. You just made my day. I love you, man.
I've been married too long.
I know the feeling, Bobby.
Yeah, you're right, Kuva. Your Super League will happen no matter how much we complain. Yeah, it's like you said, man. Money is what runs this game now. Blood, sweat, and tears don't mean anything. That's why the players are at the point where they don't, really give a shit. They don't play for their badges. They don't play for their clubs. They play for themselves.
Yeah. So as soon as you get to that point where you're playing for top four, where's the sense of adventure in clubs then? You just get along to coast, and you're going to get the money rolling in. Chairman don't care as long as you make that grade. I mean, changing it back to the old system, you've got to go hell for leather to actually win something to get in the more prestigious competitions in Europe. I just don't like the whole league placing things unless it goes back to the old UEFA system, where it is basically the equivalent now of the UEFA Conference League. It's a lesser competition, as it should be. You shouldn't sort of just coast along to get into the premier sort of European competition.
There's arguments to be had on both sides regarding this. So I think this is a really, really good topic that we could probably do a whole show on. So
I remember as a kid,
your volume's gone really low again, man. I don't know what you're doing over there.
Have you changed your mic or something this morning?
No.
You were fine 10 seconds ago, and then all of a sudden, are you moving?
How's
back
that?
There, now you're good. You're good. There you go. Don't touch anything.
I remember as a kid, right? You won the championship. You went into the European Cup, and then I think was it the next four afterwards? Was it Goof or the Tree went into the UEFA Cup? I can't remember back in the 80s when it was second, third, fourth.
I think it depended on who won the FA Cup as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Because they got a UEFA spot. So I think it was like 4 UEFA places in total, something like that.
It was. And then the cup winner went into the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yes.
That's when, for me, football was football before 92. After 92, it became a money thing. And football lost its soul. But, I'm 45 years of age, so I'm probably living the past where this younger generation that's coming on now want to live near the Champions League and everything. I live in the past where you won the league, you went into a top competition. Like Kuva says, you finish second, third, and fourth, you go into the competition below that.
Yeah.
And we've got William Kelly and
FA Cup should go into the Champions League.
Well, there should be some competition attached to it, even if it's the Conference League. There should be some competition. There always was a competition, a European competition attached to the FA Cup.
Yeah,
for years it was the Cup Winners. Yeah. Is it the Europa League still?
I think it is.
I don't know, so that's why I was making the point.
Gets the Europa League spot right now, yes.
Yeah.
Which is about right.
Leicester went into the Europa. Oh, no, they finished fifth as well, so I don't know. But anyway.
It used to be simpler back in the day.
Who knows?
Or is it the League Cup?
Morning, Nick.
If anybody in the comments can confirm, I'm 99% sure if you win one of them, you go into Europa League, regardless of where you can.
FA Cup must be Europa.
But let's just quickly say good morning to William and Nick there, Barry, Sean, Ranjit.
Morning.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you. Good morning to you.
Dr. Leg, we meet again.
Good night.
Dr. Leg. No, Nick's agreeing with you. I'm staying quiet. Then what the
How
hell
are
are you
you,
doing
William,
in the
my
stream?
Irish brother?
Because if I say something
I'm good,
dodgy,
Dermot.
Bob Spurs going to clip it and WhatsApp it to everyone like the last 2 nights.
It's interesting how fast when Dermot like skips the comments that when somebody's agreeing with me or somebody's Carl just had something up saying I agree with you, Bobby Kane. As soon as I got to that point, oh
Yeah,
wait,
and
you
I'm
agree
bringing
with
it up
Bobby.
now.
Skip.
Anyway,
Hey,
anyway,
Both comments are staying up for 5 minutes at a time,
I'll
though.
explain it. I'll explain it so everyone understands, so that there's
Thanks,
no
Carl.
misunderstanding on what we're discussing, right? So, this is from Sky Sports News, right?
Oh, that's
And-
fake news.
No. Listen, I'm going to read the article, right? So there's a strong feeling among Premier League clubs outside the Big Six that UEFA's plan to offer wildcards for the Champions League is like introducing a form of the European Super League via the back door. The issue was discussed at the executive committee, blah, blah, blah. So the controversial plans in summary. UEFA plan to offer 2 Champions League wildcards from 2024 onwards. Historical success in Europe would be a key to gaining a wild card. Premier League clubs fear it's introducing a form of European Super League by the back door. The Big Six in England could all qualify for the Champions League if they finish in the top 6 places. Okay. So that, as well as this, whatever they're proposing, is a load of bullshit, basically. And that is the bottom line, because Barry said so.
There you go. So now, like, if you go back one comment to Bob Spurs, what he just said there, please, Dermot, if you don't mind. If you sit there and you say, look,
Yeah,
there's
no
hardly
problem.
any champions in the Champions League, it should be renamed that we tried, didn't quite make it league.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough. Now, that would be the argument to be in case in point for Dermot and Mark's, side, that they're saying this is the way it should be. And then you go to the next one where Scott is, and we see that, he's saying that ultimately it doesn't matter, as it should be the top. It doesn't matter about the trophy. It should be the top 4 anyways, right? So it's I think it's something that we really, as fans, should really kind of put our voices behind. But I think we're going to be really divided on this and I like the fact that we've got something up for a good proper debate here. So all of you debaters out there, you got 4 days to prep yourselves with the knowledge and information you need. Tuesday morning, man, let's debate who should be in Champions League.
Apparently, Bobby, if there was a 5th Champions League spot available for the FA Cup winners, that would be obviously applauded, but that's not what's on offer. So,
no. So what happens now if the top? So there's 1, 2, and then the 3rd place team will be a Champions League team. The FA Cup winner. The 4th place team will be the League Cup winner, hypothetically.
There's no talk of the cup winners getting through.
There's no talk about that.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what Dermot and Mark were saying. That it was.
That's what I thought. It was.
Oh, I
was
never
written
said
into
nothing.
it.
Let's get this straight. I didn't say anything. Anyway, William,
What have you heard about it, Mark? Then
Dermot said it.
but what have you heard about it? That's what I'm saying. What have you heard?
Okay, so the
Nothing.
proposal is
Oh,
FA
all right.
Cup winners will only get a Champions League spot if their European coefficient is high enough. If they've traditionally done well in Europe. So again, it favours the big clubs. So this is what it's talking about. It's about favouring the big clubs.
No,
it's not
that's
talking
right.
about if they win the FA Cup, they will go in. They will if they've. So let's just say Man United win the FA Cup, but they finish outside the top 4. Based on this proposal, they will go into the Champions League.
So it's even more farcical. It's like saying you're allowed to join, but only if I like you.
Basically, because who? So obviously, if you talk about the teams that have, I don't even think you could include Man City in this, right? So if Man City don't finish in the top 4, they win the FA Cup. There's no way that they've got a high coefficient ranking based on the last 6 years. So, how far do you go back? So, yeah, it is Coover. It's a bit like, oh, well, I like you. So, because you didn't finish in the top 4, you won your FA Cup, but we're going to put you in because we can give the 2 wild cards. So, they can give the wild cards to whoever they want, basically.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this?
And what-
Is this UEFA bending to like Barcelona, or the big teams just bending to them? Is it UEFA just saying, right, I'm going to bend over now? You can do what you want with me,
UEFA are so scared of this Super League. They're trying to do something to
make sure they don't
say,
leave.
for example, look at what happened with Barcelona. Look at what happened. If those teams can suddenly not be in the Champions League, for UEFA, that's ridiculous, right? They don't want. So if we go back to your example, Dermot, they don't want anyone from Ireland in the Champions League. And if they were, then they'd be like, oh my God, why would we have this team over Barcelona? Now, I'm not saying that the team from Ireland doesn't deserve to be there because they may have gone through all the qualifying rounds or whatever it was, or they won the league or whatever the qualification was set in that country, right? But that's what UEFA want to do. They'll just go, well, we don't want this team. They don't want Villarreal in the semi-final of the Champions League, do they? They don't want Benfica. Imagine if Benfica had won last night. They don't want Benfica and Villarreal in the semi-finals. They want Real Madrid. They want Barcelona. They want Man City. They want, they don't want Tottenham. No one wants Tottenham apart from us.
Hey. Okay, Buddha's ass.
But you know what I mean? That's why. They want to give that wild card. So say, for example, God forbid, Barcelona or Liverpool or someone like that didn't qualify. They'll go, there you go, guys. You have qualified, regardless of, even if they don't win the FA Cup, they can do it. So if Liverpool finished 6th, didn't win the FA Cup, UEFA go, because of this ranking and because we like you and because we don't want you to talk about things that have happened in the past and everything else, they can just go, in you come,
Yeah, they just want the biggest clubs because they got the biggest following. Most people are going to try and watch them on the TV,
exactly,
pay their subscriptions. Money comes pouring in. So all that matters.
Well, this is
just money. It'll always be money.
Why, as fans, we're getting pissed off because it's the rich getting richer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's
what's your thoughts on it, William?
It's all bollocks. Complete and utter bollocks.
There we go. Cut that. We can end now.
We can all argue about this and that, but the truth is, it's not going to make any difference. Money talks, and everything else just gets thrown to one side.
I think with what Nick just said, I think they're doing all this to appease the bigger clubs to kind of make sure that they keep them happy so that they don't walk away, that they don't create this Super League thing, right? And I think that's what all of us as fans fear. Like I totally am against the Super League. So what are your thoughts on that? Mark, what do you think? How do you feel about the Super League? Would you want to see the Super League get created? Would you want to see this entity of only the greatest clubs in so-called football while everybody else is just mediocre and left behind?
Certainly not. Certainly not. You got to earn your way to them things. If the Super League had relegation and promotion, then yeah, why not?
Are they not planning to do relegation and promotion? I thought it was something about the bottom 3 teams that finished last get cut, and then 3 other teams could be replacing them possibly, or something like that.
Oh, is that the new one? Is it?
I have no idea. I'm asking.
I don't know.
I thought when I read it in my interpretation of an article I read when this all came to fruition so long ago, I was under the impression that there was something that either the bottom 2 teams or 3 teams that finish right at the bottom of that league face basically relegation to be cut out of the league completely and then to be replaced to an invitation sent to 3 other teams that can potentially come in.
It depends how you qualified to get in it, though. But because you know what it'll be.
That's how you qualify to get in, Mark. A brown envelope.
Yeah. It'll be like, and they'll make up qualification games. That'll be even more money they can earn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll be like the 3rd place team in Spain, say, plays the 2nd place team in France or Germany or wherever.
Right.
And it'll be even more money they can make. It'll be like 16 teams that weren't in it, and you qualified to get into the knockout stages, and then it'll be the quarterfinals, the semi-final, and the final, all money, all pay-per-view on Sky or BT or wherever it's going to be, and it'll just be ridiculous.
Football is not the same as what we grew up with.
No.
As soon as Sky Sports came in, that was the end of football as we know.
Yeah. As soon as the Premier League
so they started that whole thing.
Yes. As soon as the Premier League was created.
Yeah, exactly. We as fans can say we don't want the Super League, but it's coming.
Yeah.
And it's coming fast. And we won't be able to stop it. It's money talks, and everybody else gets thrown to one side. That's just the way it is.
It's like your Joe average fan. It's like I used to come up on the train from where I lived, and go to White Hart Lane. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I used to go to White Hart Lane.
Just the cost factor behind it, or just?
Sorry?
Why do you say you can't do that? Because of the cost factor? Because of how much it costs now to go to a game? Like it's pretty much a day's wages or 2 or 3 days' wages, a week's wages for some people, right?
A week's wages. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that your ordinary Joe blogs like me, and you just can't go anymore. You just cannot go anymore. It's simple as that. I mean,
well, look, Mark. Look how much it would cost me to go to a game.
Well, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, for me to go from Ireland to England now, it would cost me. Ryanair is expensive, and Aer Lingus. It will cost me near enough €200 just for a flight over, plus the ticket, plus then you have to pay for the travel down from the underground to get to where you're going. You ended up, and then you buy drinks and food, and then you buy something at the airport because you're waiting for your plane, so you buy another. You end up spending €300-400.
Yeah.
Well, here's one for you, Dermot. Here's one for you. I am 2017. We made a trip over to Ireland from Australia. For me, my partner at the time, and my son, it cost 5,000 Australian dollars. Now we went to Ireland. We done Scotland.
Quickly, 5,000 Australian dollars. How much would that be in roughly pounds or US dollars then?
Oh God! In English pounds, I know in euro it's probably about 7,000.
7,000. So it's almost the same then. That'd be about what, £5,000 then too? Then no?
Yeah, probably about that. Yeah. So that was just for flights.
Wow.
And then I done a trip over to watch Tottenham play on Boxing Day, 2017 against Southampton, and that was at Wembley. And we got a flight over, and the cost of it is just astronomical,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony Gray's comment here, and I remember this as a kid, and Brian, you would as well. You remember this kid, Cooper, all of us would. Getting up in the morning, Saturday morning, you have the FA Cup final on all day.
Oh, there was nothing like it. There was nothing like it. It was amazing. That's what made your interest in the FA Cup. That's all gone now.
That was the only game that was on.
Yeah.
Do you think the FA Cup? I'll start with you, Bobby and Brian, then I'll go around. Do you think the FA Cup's lost its prestige, lost its magic? And I'll start with you two first.
I personally just think it's not that it's lost its magic. It's just been overshadowed by heightening of all these other different competitions that keep getting created, all these other trophies or Audi Cup, this, that, and all this shit, other crap that's happening around to kind of, it's not that it's lost its prestige. It's just being pushed into the shadows almost is what it is, because all these other competitions keep coming up and our focus is kind of being drifted into all these different things that the clubs are doing and stuff like that versus just focusing on the pure football and going. I don't think a lot of the newer fans even appreciate what the FA Cup, the prestige the FA Cup has and what it means to actually pick that trophy up and go on to try to win that trophy. What do you think?
Well, I'll speak on behalf of me and Superman on this. It has not lost its magic in the slightest. In the slightest. That cup is still the most prestigious domestic cup you can win in world football, the oldest one in world football. What's happened is our club and our owners have
don't win it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Because we've been set in this mindset, and Wenger said it, the top four is a trophy. That's what's killed it. Forget, Man U tried to kill it when they boycotted or didn't go in the FA Cup after they won the Champions League in 1999. And that boosted it down a bit. But for us Spurs fans, and me, and us, like I said, speak for Superman as well, it is not. If we get to an FA Cup final and win it, you will see exactly what it means to Spurs fans.
Oh, of course.
Exactly what it means to everyone. It's the current owners and Sugar to some part have, or not, maybe not so much Sugar because top four wasn't the top four then, but definitely under Levy's stewardship, we've been allowed to forget how big that. We were the first club. Look, we were the first club to win it 8 times in 1991. So in that 30 years, or 31 years now, Arsenal have overtaken us and become the most to win it 14 times.
14?
They've won it 14 times.
Yes.
They've won it 6 more times than us. And even though they've been doing shit and we've been above them, they've been racking up FA Cups. The FA Cup is incredibly important to the English game. It's incredibly important to every single supporter. The fact we haven't won it or even been in a final for 31 years is absolutely disgusting and unacceptable. But there are people that go, oh, no, top 4, we're doing a wonderful... No. And I've tried to stay away from bringing that parasite's name into it.
Watch your mouth in this studio.
But literally...
We don't fucking swear here.
31 years... 31 years without appearing in an FA Cup final is absolutely disgusting and unacceptable. And that's what's done it. The FA Cup to me, to Superman, and I guess every single Spurs fan that's in this chat and in this community, the FA Cup is still as wonderful and magical as it always has been. We have just forgotten the romance of it as a club.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, buddy, I got to disagree with you. We haven't forgotten the romance of just the FA Cup. We've forgotten the romance with any fucking cup.
No.
We don't even have a relationship with a tin cup at this point, or a teacup. It's ridiculous, man. We don't know what cups are.
I agree with Bobby. I agree with Brian, what he says. Sorry. I agree exactly with Brian. I mean, I remember us winning an FA Cup 81, 82, 91. We were the first non-league team to win an FA Cup. And no other non-league team's done that in its history. We've got so much history with this cup competition. It used to be our cup. And that we've lost that, as Brian says, since Levy took over.
Let me just add one more point on that, because I've just seen he's in the chat. Big up my man, King Arthur. Love you to pieces.
Arthur's here. Good morning, Arthur.
Ask that man if the FA Cup has lost its magic and its prestige. And it's Arthur has seen it when we won it. It was Tottenham in the final, winning it. We've been to 2 FA Cup finals in my life. Oh, no. In my life, I can remember 81 and 82, obviously, but I was 2 and 3 years old at the time, so can't remember it. 87, we lost, which is the first FA Cup game I can actually remember watching from start to finish with the build-up and everything at my late grandparents' house with my mum and my sister. And then, obviously, 1991. That is it. You ask my dad, or you ask anyone's dad here, how many times have you seen Spurs in an FA Cup final?
Just not my dad.
And they will... No, but I mean in their lifetime. Forget watching it, but I mean in their lifetime, they will say a lot more than 2.
I love my dad, but my dad knows nothing about sports, not even cricket. And we're Indian.
How old's your dad?
Dad is 70.
So what year was he born?
73 this year. Oh my God, yeah, 49. Yeah, 49.
49.
Yeah, 49, buddy.
So 51.
Dad, if you ever see this or you do end up watching some of these things that I'm doing out here, I love you. You still look great.
51, 61.
81,
82, 87. So that's 7 that I can just think of. There might be a couple more.
In his life.
That's 7 in his life.
Yeah.
See, Dad, if you're watching this, you should have been a Spurs fan. William, you're sitting there itching to get something out. Go on, my man.
Yeah, I went back to that lady, by the way.
Oh, the Oracle.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
And what's she saying?
I don't know whether we like what we're going to hear now.
You got to get through this, William. We're getting down to the last 20 minutes here, and I don't think we've even touched half of the things we want to go through.
I know.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
I asked her about Paratici, and she said he will be sacked.
Really?
Yeah. He's as crooked as they come. Big time. And it just came up. The card that came up was divorce. He'll be gone.
Wow.
He's out the door.
I watched Elias's show on that.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, Mark. But she just said that the process, they will get another managing director. The process involves a woman. I don't know whether a woman gets the position or there is a woman, she said, involved in the whole thing. And the next person that comes in...
Go back, we'll comment. But go ahead, William, keep talking.
Yeah, the next next person to come into the position is a very honest person. So that's something. But Paratici will be sacked. He's gone.
Well,
Is this because
he's as crooked? She said it's ripe. It runs through him ripely. Bad.
That's
But
by the great businessman, William.
No, what do you expect? What do you expect? Sorry, I just wanted to go back. View on Spurs had thrown up a comment towards me saying that I'm fully putting the blame on Kane. I'm not, and my apologies to anybody that thinks that. It might have just been in the rant. I didn't come out properly. I don't solely put the blame on Kane. There's 11 players on that field. There's always 11 players on that field. All 11 get blamed. But my issue is that in a leadership role, and the fact that you are the talisman and the greatest player we have on the team, that I don't feel that he has grabbed the rest of the team by the scruff of the neck and lifted them to his level in a final. I don't see our team show up in a final is what I should have said, and just instead of saying just Kane show up in a final. I know Scott M made a comment about that, the fact that the Kane was a little bit no, not that one. Something about the Europas where he did play well in the Euros, but unfortunately the rest of the team we lost that. So that's what overshadows his play. And he's right. When we see our team lose, the first thing we do is look at who to blame. That's just human nature kind of thing, right? So, yeah. So there you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was injured, like Brian already touched on and stuff like that. But like I say, to me, it just bothers me that other players have not kind of risen themselves to his level. Is what bothers me more, I guess. And I'm not going to – I wholeheartedly would never say that Kane is the sole reason we lost. Because for anybody to ever blame Kane for anything in the Spurs kit, it's foolish. Because the guy is the reason we have achieved the success we have over the last 7-8 years now that he finally stopped going out on loan and just lit it up for us. It was 7-8 years ago. He was a one-season wonder, apparently, and here we are 8 years later, and he's still lighting it up. So, view on Spurs. I appreciate your support. I don't want you to think that I was just blasting Kane specifically. Maybe it was just the way I said it and everything. I'm still new to all this, so I got to get my wording down properly and everything. But we're good there.
There's something I wanted to touch on, and Brian was bringing up about Wenger saying that top four is a trophy nowadays. I don't think he realised just how damaging that statement is.
Yeah.
Because we've now see this, not just our club, but their club as well. They seem to be looking at top four as the objective. It's not a trophy. It's an objective. It's just it's a good situation to be in, but it's not something that gets celebrated. People aren't going to look back in the history books and celebrate top four finishes for clubs. They're not going to get highlighted. It's going to be all about who wins those bloody trophies.
We do get top four next year, by the way. We get top four next year.
Going for top one next year.
Yeah. Well, we do get in the top four next year, and we do win a trophy, and we are the underdogs in the trophy that we win.
Look at this, what TSC has put up here. Basically, he doesn't want the sport turned into what other sports are here, basically, with this wild card entry nonsense. And I think risk of relegation. That's one thing we all agree on. So it hasn't been an agreeable morning today, but I think this is one thing we can agree on.
Yeah, I think this sense that top four is good enough. It's not only gone through managers and chairmen. It's seeped down into the fans now. The fans are quite content to finish top four.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not. I just want to win. I want to win. I want to win trophy.
We do, William, but we're pre-Enoch era fans want victories. Where Enoch era fans, like Kuva just said, have kind of got this into their mindset that this is what we do and this is success for us as a club. So.
It's the constant PR grind, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to remember something, guys. We have a manager that won't accept that.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A board that does. So who's going to win?
But the thing is, though, Bobby, they're in a situation where they're now backed themselves into a corner, and they have to back him, because if they don't back him and he walks, I'm telling you now, they're done for. They'll pull that stadium apart. The fans will.
I hope you're right. So
they'll tear them out of their positions because they're not going to put up with it anymore. We've put up with this shit for 21 years. It ain't happening anymore now. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
Because who's the next manager that's going to come in after Conte?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Who are we going to get? Another Nuno? Oh God! Let's do that.
Another Nuno, just Nuno.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we are going to win trophies. It's happening. Success is coming. We have the right manager. They have to back him because they know that if they don't, the fans will go ape shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we haven't heard from the guys in the bottom corners here for a little while. Mark and Barry, you want to take this one on here from Carl? Do you think that there is a time when they might increase the size of the Premier League again?
Definitely
Mark,
not.
Barry, which one of Barry you want to? No, you're shaking your head no already.
No, like Mark said, I don't think for what to have another few yo-yo clubs that are going to come up and go down again. I mean, they're not.
There's enough there.
What do you think, Mark?
Well, I was going to speak. Well, anyway, put it this way: they put it down to 20, as it is now, and they're still moaning about how many games are played with Europe, with this. Oh, we're tired. We can't do this. We can't do that. There's no way they're putting it back to 24, whatever it was before, 22. No way on this planet.
No, they could probably create another cup competition that they can add games with before.
Yeah, if anything, they'll probably reduce it rather than increase it.
I was just about to say that.
Sorry, Mark.
I can see it going to 18. I can see it going to 18 or 16 or because has Spain got 20 in La Liga or Serie A? Have they got 20 or is it 18? Because I'm sure some of them have only got 18.
Well, I think Serie A is only 18.
Yeah.
That's not really the relevant bit, though, is it? It's the European competition that's the relevant bit because all that league format is now played in Europe. That's all those extra games. So we're definitely not going to go back, are we? I agree.
No.
No.
La Liga's 20, Bundesliga's 18, Serie A is 20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Dutch League is 18, French League is 20.
Yeah.
Welsh Premier League is 12.
Don't look at the Irish League.
And hang on, I've got to scroll quite a way along to get to that, I think. Or maybe it's not even there.
Hang on. To back it up this morning, William. I think that.
Hang on. No. The Irish League isn't even in there on Sky Sports tables.
Always the Irish getting fucked over.
The Scottish Premier League is 12, but obviously
don't you start, William.
It's still continuing.
Dermot, how many teams are in the Irish Premier League, or if that's what it's called?
It's called the Assicity League. I actually tell you now in a minute. Hang on.
The what?
I could nearly name them all off. Shamrock Rovers, Bohemians, Dundalk, Sligo, Home Farm. Are they still there?
No, that's Emmerdale Farm, isn't it?
The world renowned
Emmerdale Farm, did you say, Mark?
Yeah, that is Emmerdale Farm.
It might be.
We're waiting in suspense here, damn it.
Go on, next
week. St. Patrick's
wearing our home farm kits.
Can you please find out how many's in the Somerset Premier as well?
Somerset Premier.
Somerset Premier.
That is a league. That's a league.
With like 2 people and then like the sheep and the pigs and
sheep, cows and pigs.
There's 10 teams in the League of Ireland. There's Derry City, Shamrock Rovers, St.
Derry
Patrick's
City,
Athletic,
yes.
Sligo Rovers, Dundalk, Bohemians, Shelbourne. I always get
Shelbourne.
Shelbourne.
Shelbourne. That's 5 mile up the road from me.
United, Finn Harps, and UCD.
Oh yeah, UCD. Yeah, the university. The university kids. Yeah.
And there's 10 now, and Derry City are the top of the league now. They've won 7 and drawn 2 with 23 points, and Shamrock Rovers are in second. Played 9, won 5, drawn 2, lost 2 with 17 points. So Derry City are going to win the league this year. They've been playing quite well, actually.
So what does Dermot? What does that mean? They win the league, and where do they go into in terms of?
They go into the preliminary.
So they go into like the Champions League qualifying round.
Yes,
yeah.
So the closest any Irish club has ever come was, I think it was, as far as I remember, it was I think it was Dundalk.
Yeah,
and I think they had to play Barcelona or someone like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That draw wasn't fixed.
No.
Big up John Fitzpatrick, my Irish brother. Bobby up there in the middle.
Yeah, man.
Bobby there. What's your thoughts on Saturday's game against Brighton? Let's get now to the Brighton bit for the last 10, 15
we're getting into the last 10 minutes, so let's do that. You know what? I'm very hopeful. We're playing at home. We're in good form. They are coming off that win against Arsenal, but I don't think that they have enough to take us at home, especially the way we've been playing and everything. Now with Conte, with the COVID, with Paratici's whole ban thing, does this create a little bit of issues in the club and everything like that? How is this going to affect us, really? I don't see it overly affecting us. I think Conte has got his instructions already in. I think he's got his team prepped the way he wants them to play. Everybody understands their roles and their jobs now, and I don't see any reason why we can't get that result. And I don't mean just a result. I mean a win. And I think a great win. I think we can go on and get another 3 or 4-0 against these guys.
I disagree.
My son and Brian Howard
disagree, Bobby.
So I'm going 3-0.
I disagree with that comment, Bobby. I disagree with that comment about Paratici, because I'm telling you now, the whole Paratici thing that's about to happen will have a huge effect on this team.
Yeah, but I think it's going to happen after the game. Like, I think the next few days, the next week, possibly 2 weeks, is going to be media stuff before something actually happens. So that's why for this specific game that we're talking about, I don't think it's going to impact us this Saturday yet. Is it going to have an impact down the road? 100%. It's going to impact our transfer market in the summer. It's going to impact Conte's feelings. Is it going to put Conte in the position maybe he wants to walk away because he doesn't have a sporting director now? Where are we going to be left empty-handed? Like, we all as fans, because now of the way Benny and Decky are playing, are just over the moon with Paratici. He brought in Romero as well. And the bad one was Royale and Golini that haven't really done the business, right? And there you go, Jackie. Wouldn't be the Donny if he wasn't cooking the books. Actually. So I do see an impact down the road, but for this game, I think we're going to be okay. I think everything's still kind of up in the air right now. There's no solidification in terms of what the punishments are going to be and everything. We've got the Oracle saying that he's going to be fired. I don't think they're going to announce him being fired today, tomorrow, 2 days before the game or anything like that. Create even more of a distraction for the club. Come Sunday, we might be having a completely different.
You're talking about Levy, Matt. He doesn't care. He will pull the plug on that guy if he feels that he's putting him into a position where he's going to look bad.
Yep.
This is Daniel Levy we're talking about. He will pull the plug, Matt.
They will get,
and he will already, now that this thing has come out, he will already be investigating what's going on and what's happening.
From my understanding, from the way Castell and the guys were really on about this the other day, and William and everything, and they were bringing up some magnificent points regarding it. And they basically said that the investigation end of it is done. Like that's why they've been able to name these. I think it was 61 people or something like that.
I was listening to the program.
So that part of it's done. Now it's coming down to the point where what's going to happen in the courts and what are the ramifications going to be, right? But I don't know much about that at all. So
I'm just worried about Levy, man. Levy pulls the plug very quickly.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess around.
Looks like the good guy, right?
Just to give you a quick update.
Yeah. Of course, Bobby.
Conte.
Hang on, it's Dermot show. He's trying to say something.
I don't care anymore.
What were you saying, Dermot? Something?
Conte is doing this new conference today.
Yeah, by Zoom, isn't it? Over Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know if it's by Zoom. He was there.
Yeah, over Zoom.
Kuva, what's your thoughts for Saturday?
Brighton going to stuff them 6-0. Sonny hat trick.
I was actually thinking that, Coover.
You didn't say what I was going to say.
No, we're just on this unstoppable charge at the moment. Sonny's unplayable. Kane's on top four, spraying the ball around like prime Hoddle. Kulusevski's slotted in like seamlessly. He doesn't look out of place. How well those other two alongside him are playing, he does not look out of place with them there. He's keeping up with it. The team's just clicked. We're fitting together. We're able to weather storms when needed. People bigging up how well Villa played. We stuffed them 4-0 in their backyard.
Yes.
That's how easy it is if we just step up again. We've got the
Here's
quality.
one I was just Kuva. Here's one I was just thinking of. If West Ham are to win the Europa League, don't they take the Champions League spot from 4th position?
No, it got done away with. No, that
is done away with.
It would only have happened if Chelsea won, West Ham won, and Chelsea and West Ham finished outside the top 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were robbed a few years ago.
Yes, I remember that.
When Chelsea done it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they finished 10th and we were 4th, and they chucked us out of it.
So that can't happen then.
No,
the rules were ordered.
Chelsea are going to finish in the top 4, and they're not. Obviously, they're out of the Champions League. So
shame.
Okay.
Bobby.
Yes, sir.
What's your score prediction? I don't think I got your score prediction for Saturday.
I went 3-0 because Little Man interviewed Brian Ireland the other day, and the two of them already stole 4-0. So I don't want to be copying my son because I won't hear the end of it. So I'm going to go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to add one to it. I'm going to go 5-0.
Oh, fucking hell.
Just because what Kuba said, the way these guys are firing up at the front, at the top 3 there, I think we really can't tear them apart. The only threats they really have are with the wingback positions with Cucurella and Lamptey. And I really think if we can isolate those guys, Basuma is their only really threat left for us. And I think Benny and Højbjerg will be able to put him in their pockets and just call it a day and just kind of just rip everything else apart there.
Mark, what's your score prediction for Saturday?
Right, now, last Saturday, we have our little score predictions in the pub, and I said 5-0 then. And so I was nearly right, so I'm going 5-0 again. But Bobby stole that.
Oh, sorry. I'll go back to my 3-0 then.
Okay.
I'll take my 3-0 back. So can I go 5.5 0?
That's all right. That's all right. No. That's your opinion.
I'll go 5.5 0.
All right. I'll say 4-0 again. I'll say 4-0 again.
Yeah, this is what I've been saying on previous streams. We're playing well enough to easily beat them 3-0, but the form Sonny's now in, he adds a couple of extra goals. So it makes those 5-0, 6-0s perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a statistic the other day. I don't know where I put it. It was something between Decky, Son, and Kane. They're the highest triple goal scores, I think, in 2022 in the Premier League between the three of them. Yeah.
That's been all over Twitter.
Something along them lines, and I thought I put it in here, but I haven't. William, what's your thoughts for Saturday?
I think 3-1.
Yeah, is that in scorers?
Romero.
Fair enough. And Nick, what's your score? What's your thoughts for Saturday against Brighton?
Well,
are you going, by the way, firstly?
Sorry?
Are you going?
Of course I'm going. I'm getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning to go and get Sean, to then drive to Ben's to meet everyone, to go and have coffee, to get fired up, and then we'll obviously head down to the ground. And by the end of it, I'm going to need another coffee to sort myself out, because you guys know me. I get too involved, right? And I can't help it. I get too involved. My voice goes. I don't know what it's going to be like on our Monday show, because I probably won't be able to speak. But I get too involved and I can't help it. So I think it could be. I'm gonna be bold and not copy anyone else's score, and I'm gonna say 7-0.
Get it.
11.
Yes.
You know what? Why don't you go 9? Because you're going to be at the game. So we want to make sure
Yes.
you don't have any voice left by the end of the game.
And if we score 7, oh my God! I mean, look, I was talking to Stells earlier as well, and I was like, going, "It's Thursday, right? I wish it was the North London derby today because I'm that pumped for the game." And obviously, it feels like a Friday because it's bank holiday tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've already said North London derby. Don't expect me home. I don't know where I'm going to end up. When we smash Arsenal, it's just literally going to go all off. It's going to go off, and I don't know what's going to happen that night. So, but yeah, it's another week where I'm going to be ruined for about 4 or 5 days. It's going to feel like I've been on I've had a massive hangover when I haven't even really been drinking. So it's gonna go off. It's gonna go off. I think Adam William Cahill is over as well. So I've seen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Chatty sent a picture of it. Is that him and his dad?
Yeah, him and his dad. So he's over.
I think Philip Brady and Ollie from over here are going over as well.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Very good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't at the moment. You want the games to come thick and fast. It's a bit of a stop, start, because there's a week between, and there's nothing really apart from streaming really that we can talk about it. So I wish today was Friday. I've got no kids the weekend, so I can just throw myself into it and just go absolutely batshit crazy. And then Bobby, I will come on, and I might not have a voice when you call me.
It's top secret information you're giving on live streams.
So well, unfortunately, I can't help it.
Keep my kids' name out of your effing mouth. Keep my mother effing kids' names out of your mother effing mouth. Nicholas Berry, Sean Ranjit.
I didn't say your kids' names, actually.
I know you grasped me up about the North London Derby on your show last week or the week before. What? And how they're going to be out of school because they have an appointment. Already had to answer the wife.
Gave you that suggestion, Bobby K. So don't get upset. You started the stream all really, wanting to have an argument, Bobby. We got to the end, and now you're trying to start again.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're right. We do got to wrap up soon because, like you said.
Yeah. Can I give my score prediction, by the way?
Go on, then. Predictions in the chat, please. But go ahead, Dermot.
I think we'll win 4-0. And I think we'll roll over them like there's no tomorrow. I think we're on our way to top 3. I still think we can catch Chelsea. I'm confident of that. And
is that because you're going to get a tattoo? If you don't, you get a tattoo, Dermot, yeah?
Well, I've already booked in to get it done, so that's how confident I am. I've already booked in as soon as it's confirmed. My tattooist has already got me booked in to get Tottenham. We've already worked out the design and everything. So he's got the design. I will be getting it.
So he's got the Tottenham away logo ready, yeah?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
No, Tottenham on tour.
Got it in. I've got that.
How many logos are you getting?
Tottenham on tour. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoops.
What about Spurs Hub?
I think between me and Brian Daigle, we're going to be walking advertisement boards. I think by the end of next season.
Two of you side by side are going to look like NASCARs with all the different prints on you soon.
As long as you don't get it done on your bum and you have to get your bum out all the time, damn it, we'll be all right.
No, that's exactly where he's getting it. The T and the T and the O in the middle, right?
I'm actually taking Bob's
tit or tot. He bends over his tot. He stands up his tit. Bob Spur already told us about this.
Yeah, I've already.
Forget tit for tat. He's tit for tot.
Yeah, I am. I tell you, Bob Spur's changed my mind. That's what I'm doing. God bless Bob Spur. He's right on the money there. Right, Bobby K. I bring the link up here for the young lads. Go on, plug their channel, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Get over there and support the boys if you can. Appreciate your support over there. Little one's got their own little thing going there. It's called the 3 Spurs Boys. So, we've received a tremendous amount of support from the community and you guys. Great comments and everything, and we really, really appreciate it. They're having a great time doing it. They were planning to do one show a week, and I think yesterday they posted their 3rd show already from this week now. So I'm loving it. To be able, as a father, to be able to do anything with your children and that makes them happy is just the greatest gift in the world. So I'm so blessed that they really want to do this and they want to be involved. And the greater blessing is this fucking just ray of sunshine community that I'm surrounded by, man. You guys are just absolutely brilliant. I truly cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for giving them this platform and giving them the support that you guys have given them. So every single one of you, I truly wholeheartedly thank you. I appreciate and I love every single one of you. Everybody in the comments, everybody that watches this later, I can't thank you enough. I really, really, truly can't thank you enough. The smile my older son had when he came down here on Monday and said, "Dad, we've hit 100." You know, I don't think he was that happy when I gave him a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. You know, he was just beaming, absolutely beaming. And we're on Thursday now. That was 3 days ago. And I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I get giddy about it because, again, seeing your child happy is the greatest gift there is. And it's
without a shadow of a doubt, Matt. Without a shadow of a doubt.
100%.
I was going to say, bar there was a little bit of nerves at one point, but other than that, they were naturals.
No, I appreciate that. You know what's really funny about you saying that? It's actually been a flip of the spectrum for me because my little one is 100%. He's his daddy's boy. He's just, no filter, no nothing, just doesn't even think about what the words that he's going to blurt out and then realizes what a fool he made of himself later. But when the camera's on, he did, like, you could tell he seizes up. He's over concerned about how he's going to come across this and that and everything. And that's why I was really glad that
it's good for the confidence, Matt. It's good for the confidence.
Well, he's one-on-one. You think, oh my God, this kid's got all the confidence in the world. But I think just in front of this, he's 11 years old. So what were we doing at 11 years old? So exactly. I'm just happy that he's kind of getting to. Sorry, Mark.
I was in the pub.
So was I
said 11 years old, not 7.
Speaking of kids, there's my little fella.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Absolutely knackered.
So please, everyone, get over.
He's had enough of us talking. Is that right? He's gone to sleep.
That's it, man. You put him to sleep.
You're still really quiet, Dermot.
Yeah, Dermot, you're going in and out. 1 minute you're like you're
you're really loud at times, and then really quiet other times.
It's the mic mod on this computer. It keeps changing.
Oh,
it keeps going up and down.
There we go.
Whoa. It's like Eugene when he plays his someone's coming on music, and you've got to, quick, let's turn it down because it's so loud.
Can we have the link? Can you put the link for Shelf Side Spurs and Nick Barry into the private chat, and I'll get it up for you as well.
I can do.
Kuva, where can people find you, sir? Please, everyone, get over to Mr. Bobby K's little K's channel. It is brilliant. So please, everyone, show them love and support.
Boys. Thank you.
Kuva, where can people find you?
Too, so you can just put the link. It'll be easier, I think, right?
Yeah, probably will be. Well, I'm around the channels. I mean, since coming back from a bit of a break, I've been on Paxton Road a couple of times, and then up on Mari's Bob Spurs channel. Of course, that's brilliant to see that back. Going off the rails immediately, as you'd hope it would. Otherwise, I'm Tottenham on tour. Obviously, love that with the two Bryans is fantastic. And tonight, let's make sure we're all over at Shelfside Spurs because we have got to see Rez eating this chili chip and suffering.
Oh my God!
If we win 7 there, we might have to do the forfeit for Barry then to give Rez a bit of a kiss when he's still got the chili around his lips.
It'd be interesting to see. I can't remember who it was. I think it was my man Daigle that said he doesn't get away with just eating the chips. You got to make sure he does the bag dump at the end. All the powder and everything.
Absolutely.
We want to see that, just the tears rolling and the snot flying down and everything. It's just pain, Rez. We love you. We can't wait
Bobby,
to see
what did you put in the private chat? What link's that one to?
That's the link to the 3 Spurs Boys one.
I've already got it in there. I've already done it for you.
But it's not in the comments. It's just on the screen there. So I don't think somebody could click on that. It's easier if you put it up in the chat and even Nick's as well, right? So that way if they do want to just click on it, they can they can join it, right?
Well, you put it in the chat.
Stop, Will Stewart, stop. because I've got visions of what I had last night, and I just.
Will's up. Oh, way. Good morning, Will. Nice of you to join us, buddy.
No. It's not nice of him to join after what he was
I like
last
Will.
night.
So, yeah, it's nice of him to join us. Thank you.
No. It's nice of it. No. Oh, you've brought it up. Oh my god.
No, I didn't read it. What was that? Levy out, Barry in, and what?
Just
I
watch,
missed the other one.
just watch Mari's show from last night. Oh,
Levy out has
that.
new
Actually,
meaning.
somebody was going on about Maury's show last night is one to see. So, guys, make sure you get over to Maury's Love Lounge, right?
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant last night. Barry, where can people find you, sir? And I will get your link. I will get the link.
You can find us tonight, 7:00, Shelfside Spurs, or for those that are asleep, you can watch it on a rerun. Rez is obviously due to
work.
Or if you're at work like Bobby K, because he's going to work today. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I've cut an update on the back garden, Bobby. The grass has been cut, the back garden as well as the front garden, so we're good. Yeah, you can find us tonight, 7:00 GMT, where Rez is going to eat a hot chip. So we passed 300 subscribers. I was trying to. We're up to 455 now, so the next mark, I guess, is 500. So yeah, that was partly because I was trying to get him to do it live on the watch along that me and Rez were doing for We Are Tottenham TV. So I was a bit upset that we didn't get to do it live. But hey, he's going to do it tonight. We've also got Ben on tonight, returning the favour to do his White Hart Memory Lane. From We Are Tottenham TV, so that'll be that. I can't wait for that either. So because obviously Ben's been to. So there's going to be some stories and some crazy games that he's been to. So that's going to be great. And then we will have Sim on as well in a few weeks as well. So tonight will probably be the most craziest show. I mean, I know most of them are crazy, but it should be even crazier than normal, right? So, but just like like with Bobby's channel, like with Dermot's, just like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, just some great. I'm looking forward to Saturday and seeing everyone at Ben's coffee shop on Saturday morning. There's going to be, I don't know, 20, 30 of us going, I think, descending on there. So
nice.
It's going to be mental. So, yeah. But no, thanks for having me on. And come on, you Spurs.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
And Mark, where can people find you, sir?
In the pub.
Yeah.
No. Well, on here. I don't get invited to go anywhere else, but on here.
Oh, Mark.
Come over, Mark.
We're
having a big sleepover party over here. Come on over, buddy.
Well,
I'm going to keep Dago locked up in my basement or my attic. I haven't figured out which one. Carl said basement. Bob Spurs suggested attic. So I'm going to see where he fits in best. And maybe I'll keep him locked up for a few days and then offer him for ransom to Levy. But Levy's not going to pay, so there's no point, I guess.
No.
He'll give me a loan to buy option or something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, and as for next week, we're starting the new shows. We're doing Tottenham Tantrum Gold Spurs reviews, where we'll go into the past, review a league season. But I think that's going to be put off to Thursday because I think Bobby wanted to do a different show on Tuesday, so we'll do that one, and then next Thursday we're doing the Spurs review. Where
let's do some news and controversy this Tuesday, if it's okay with you, Dermot. Let's talk about this whole thing that we're talking about right now with the top two league position versus the top four. By then, let's hopefully
such a diva, Bobby K. Such a diva. I want to do this.
I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want. This is the only place anybody listens to me. So as soon as this stream ends, I've got to go back into the real world with my kids and my wife, where nobody listens to me. So let me have my hour and a half, 90 minutes that I get. In the day, and
put in the tantrum back into Tantrum Gold.
There you go. I thought that's what the name was there for. That's what Dermot brought me in for. He's like, "Why, you're too nice. Stop being nice. Stop winding shit up." I was like, all right then. But no, I really, because you guys are so knowledgeable about this, and like I say, I'm very new to all of this, so I'd love to know everybody's opinions in the chat and everything like that. So let's. I just want to talk about that kind of thing, and I also want to. Hopefully by then we have a little bit more resolution in terms of what's happening with the Paratici saga and everything, and we could just.
That'll be at the end of the season.
You think so, eh?
Yeah.
Well, so we'll see. You know, however it flows, even You know, it's Dermot's the boss.
That's
so
a
we
no,
just do what
Mark.
we're told.
That's a no.
Just
That's
to let
happening
you
very
know,
shortly.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
End
I
of
don't believe in all that
end of
mumbo
next
jumbo,
week,
so-
I reckon. End of next week, everything.
If they
will
decided
be done.
they need to do severe punishments, they're not going to wait, are they?
They're not waiting. That is coming out, and it's coming fast.
Well,
Oh,
can
we'll
I just
see.
say, Conte is actually live doing the press conference, not doing it by Zoom. He's actually doing it live, so he will be in the dugout for tomorrow. So that's a good thing. That's a good point to end the show on.
But the other thing is, don't worry. Conte is still going to outlast these owners.
Oh God, I hope you're right about that one, William.
Yeah.
The
Well, can you
Paratici thing
ask-
doesn't change anything.
No.
Okay,
that
it
mumbo
doesn't change
jumbo,
anything.
Can
Out of all that
you
mumbo
ask your
jumbo,
Oracle
I hope
what
that's
the
the
Irish
true
lottery
thing.
numbers will be for me, and just WhatsApp
Yeah.
them to me, William, please, if you don't mind. And I'll be very grateful.
I could barely hear what Dermot said. What was that?
You've gone really quiet again, mate.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this laptop out the window.
I'll
Okay,
just turn you up.
make sure you activate your camera when you do that. That's the kind of shit people want to see. Okay.
We want to see a full-on tantrum to end the stream. The laptop goes out the window.
Oh, I'll be videoing that. Don't worry.
Don't even open the window. Just laptop through it.
Yeah.
New definition of EasyJet, right?
And hang on to the laptop while you're doing it.
Cuba, shots fired.
Oh well. Anyway,
There you
Arthur
go.
says Bobby
Arthur,
Kano.
let me have some fun.
Big up. And big
good.
up to everyone in the chat. Big up for everyone that's come on. Big up for everyone. It's been a brilliant show. And enjoy the game tomorrow, Barry.
Saturday.
Everyone have a brilliant weekend.
Saturday.
Saturday. And all I'm gonna say is happy Easter to one and all. Hope you have a lovely Easter weekend.
Happy Easter. Yeah, and have a great time, Barry.
Yeah,
I'll try not to have too much of a great time.
You know you're going to have loads, man.
I know.
Happy Easter to all you guys. All the best to you and your families and stuff. Enjoy your weekend, and let's hope it's enlightened by a Spurs win. So,
yeah.
Since Brian Daigle's no longer on the stream, shall we do his outro for him?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's warming up.
Leave out.
Barry in.
Levy out. Oh shit! Bob's gonna clip it again. No, I can't. No.
Barry in.
Lord God. See you on Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.